we'll move our attention then over to the running backs. And I know a lot of people suggesting it's not the strongest of classes, but I'd still love to get your take here on the players. And the biggest one, at least in the fantasy community, that's getting tons of hype right now is Breece Hall. He seems to be the top running back on a lot of lists. Would you agree with that? And what are your thoughts on Breece Hall?
Yeah, he's really a dynamic player. He could catch, he could run. I like him a lot. He has some elusiveness, can break tackles. He's a complete back. Now, in terms of someone who's explosive, like Dalvin Cook's younger brother James, to me is very explosive. Probably hasn't had like as well-rounded of a career as Breece Hall, but as well as Kenneth Walker at Michigan State. Those three guys to me are kind of clumped in there, close together. I think all three will be really, really good pros, however.
Really intriguing. So you mentioned, I'll pull up this banner here. You got in your top 5 so far, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, and then James Cook, an interesting addition there. Is there any other 2 guys you'd say are locked into your top 5, or is it kind of a mix there?
I like Brian Robinson next. I think Brian Robinson is a really good running back. He reminds me of a guy we had at the Dolphins, Jay Ajayi, tough, strong, physical. I think he's going to be a really, really good player. He's maybe not as dynamic on the periphery, but between the tackles, I think he's going to be super, super productive.
Awesome. And would he be your bet for the next Eli Mitchell? We saw him kind of blow up on the scene. Would that be more so James Cook? Would that be Brian Robinson? Does another name kind of pop up to mind? Or who do you think could be that sleeper of this class that blows up if he gets to the right spot?
Yeah, it's hard to call somebody from, Alabama a sleeper, but I don't think Brian Robinson's getting talked about like, this other echelon of running backs. So to me, like Robinson, I think has a chance to be really productive because he's a guy that I thought did 2 things well when you evaluated back. He made people miss and he broke tackles. And if you could do those things, you should be able to play at the next level.
Absolutely. And just a beast too, a big bruising size. I love that. The way he can move for his size just is so special. So I'm with you. I really think he's getting overlooked right now and could be a big steal for whoever lands him. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.